Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Hordes and we are playing Europa Universalis IV together as Russia with the newest DLC, the Cossacks. In the last episode I started a war against Muscovy to finally destroy them and completely eradicate them from the face of the earth. This will feel good. I wanted to do that since day one, since episode 1. This was one of the goals of this Let's Play, to eradicate Muscovy, our evil twin. That's what we're going to do. Sadly this has stopped the coring process of all the provinces where they have cores. But I had to do it because they would have joined the coalition and then it would have been very difficult to break out and to annex, so I'm going to do it now. For the Golden Horde we can't really do anything, but yeah. We are dancing on the razor's edge. We will have the internal conflicts in 10 months. And we have a very high overextension. We have rebellions, rebel uprisings, which will pop, I think. Kazani separatists and Golden Horde separatists. And we have had a coalition form, and the Ottomans might join that coalition at any time. They are a rival. Which I actually... that might have not been such a good idea. But yeah, I have to live with it. I've taken it, and it's only fair that they are our rival. But that might induce them to enter into the coalition. They don't have us as a rival. But we are their enemy now, so they don't really like us. We have hostile relations. And we have also declared our territorial ambitions for Crimea. I'm going to change that. Because I don't want to annoy the Commonwealth. We don't have a claim on this, and they do. The Commonwealth has, at the moment, no big territorial ambitions in the east, only in the west, but their leader is an administrator, so they won't really declare war for their stuff, but he's quite old. And that's not good. If we would lose that alliance, we would stand alone against this coalition. If you have a look at it, Bukhara, which are the Uzbeks, have 70,000 men. They have only 4,000 manpower, but still, they're not likely to attack me with that low a manpower pool, but they might possibly do it. And then we have the very scary Ottomans, which have a lot of manpower, 100,000, and also a lot of force limit. And the only thing between them and me is the Commonwealth with 125,000. And our own, what do we have at the moment? I think 60,000. Where is it? Russia with 55. And we have the Livonian Order who has 12. So we can bring 67 to the table. We're not automatically going to die, but if the internal conflicts hit, we are going to have some nasty things. Some very nasty things. I wonder if I can do anything except harsh treatment. I don't want to do harsh treatment, that's not good. I can change the culture in Cheboksary. Really? I guess I'm going to do that. That's going to help me. Problem is that our legitimacy is also very low. It's not impossible to do it, but it is going to be difficult. I'm going to tell Livonian Order to siege this. We will destroy the Muscovite army. and try to handle everything else. I might abandon this colony. It is taking 7,000 men just to stand around there. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's really worth it. But let's see how it goes. First, the war against Muscovy. Are we at our force limit? No, we aren't. So I'm going to build some more men. To get up to the force limit. We will look weak if we aren't at least on our force limit. We have a bit of manpower, so that's okay. And I think we will see some rebellions. I'm going to move these guys back to Kazan. Kazan is our biggest problem. They are giving us the most overextension. So we have to be sure that Kazan is being cored. I'm going to move these guys to Saratov, because Saratov is, if I remember correctly, yeah, it has the most revolt risk. Now, we're only going to leave, let's say, 2,000 men here. Then we're going to do that. Can attach to this unit if you want to. As long as our alliance with the Commonwealth holds, everything is okay. Going to invest more trust into them as soon as I can. Nope, that's not right. They have no ambitions in the east whatsoever at the moment. Their current ruler, long may he live. I think it's quite cool that you have these violent swings in your fate just by some ruler dying who was your friend and then a militarist coming to power. And historically, that's one of the things that saved Prussia in the 7 Years' War. Because suddenly a guy rose to the throne in Russia, which was a great Prussia fan. And he ended the war with Prussia that Prussia was losing before. So that saved Prussia. That is known as the Wonder of the House of Hohenzollern. That can happen here too. I find that very cool, very historically correct in a way. So we're controlling Tambov now. I need one army in the east. Although we only have the Kazani and the Golden Horde separatists. When they pop. So we have Berezhny and Kazan. And these guys have Borosyglebsk and Atkarsk. I don't know what's going to happen. I only know that an army might take quite a while to move over there. We have unhappiness among the clergy, conflict of opinion and interest over religious and secular matters between our government and our nation's religious authorities has upset the clergy. What are we going to do? I'm going to agree to the demands. I want to keep my clergy happy. So, I'm going to move these guys over there. Kazan is still improving. Shensakaya. Slotust. What's that? What's Slotust? I have so many provinces that I don't know the name of some. That's odd. Yeah, you guys, you can move to the east. Again, let's have a look. Borosiglebsk, and you will Berezhny is your favorite thing, so move to Berezhny. Although that does have a fort. That much is true. I wonder if I shouldn't get some more mercenaries here. Going to speed the process up a bit. Go on, get out of this province. How are the rebellions coming? Still nothing. That's good. I can move these guys out. Livonian Order is doing my work for me. As they should. They are my vassal. Tunis made peace with the Papal State. 10% of the money and of the income and a lot of money. You're allied with the Ottomans and you're fighting with Sicily. Not good. I fear the day when the Ottomans are going to enter into a coalition against me. I'm sure they will. It's inevitable. I've taken too much land in the east and I have a hard time digesting it. Rebel uprising. And in 5 more months we have this disaster on our hands, which will make us even more vulnerable. That's not good. Not good at all, I gotta say. I might kick my advisors. We are running a deficit. That would be a bad idea. I need the national unrest guy at least. Well, actually, I'm going to split you in two. You're going to go over there, and we're going to build one more guy in Vedluga. Yeah, these internal conflicts. I've never had that, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be nasty. These disasters are always very, very nasty. There's no way I can avoid this. I cannot get up my religious unity anywhere close to 100%. We are now at 84%. I cannot start missionary progress until I've caught these provinces. So it's a bit of a problem. Only 3 more. I should not have started the war against Muscovy. I'm not sure. What else can I do about the rebel uprisings? Thankfully, they're still not progressing. I don't want to use my military power to bring that down because I want the next military tech. If we can get that, we will not look as weak. We're not really weak, but we are fragile. That much is for sure. I think I'm going to get these guys down here, and we're going to record the settler, and we're going to abandon this. There's just no use in doing it. Provinces frustrated by lack of autonomy. Our centralizing policies have led many in the provinces to feel that they have lost a lot of autonomy. There's talk of revolt in the air. Holy cow, give concessions. Yes, we're going to give them concessions. I don't want more revolts. Can't handle what I've got. And in 2 more months, the disaster will hit. I wonder what's that going to do for us. That might be nasty. Might be very nasty. Well, at least we have conquered these guys. Popular religion. There has always been some discrepancy between the religion actually taught and defended by the clergy and the actual faith of the people in the provinces. Most of the time, the differences are small enough that the clergy chooses to ignore them, to instead focus on reinforce the more orthodox spiritual ideas of the people. It seems, however, that certain ideas that are quite unorthodox, if rooted in old traditions, have begun to spread together with the orthodox faith among our non-orthodox subjects. The resulting mix of old heathen ideas, popular superstitions, and the actual orthodox itself has been quite too much for the clergy to stomach, even if it seems to have made conversion a much more attractive proposition for our heathen subjects. So we can attempt to root out this syncretism. We're going to get a campaign against syncretism. Or we can better let this run its course. Or we're going to let this run its course. This is going to help us immensely. Although we would get more loyalty from the clergy. If we could get them above 60, we'll get less stability costs. Alright then. Ooh, and we're gaining even more because they have more influence. That is good. That is actually good because we will need our admin power as soon. In the next month we are going to drop heavily on stability. We're going to lose 2 stability. And that's going to be bad. It's just going to be very, very bad. I mean, we can start converting now. That's what we're going to do. No, wait, not that. Alright then, do it over there. This will hit in 7 days. 7 days we will be hit with this stuff. That's not good. Internal conflicts are basically a signal for your neighbors to attack and eat you. And I fear that will trigger the coalition. That would be bad. This will be done in August. There's no time to wait for that. At least we're going to end this war. Although should we... It will cost me money to core these provinces. And we're going to do that. I want it. You're going to give up your claims in the Commonwealth, and you're also going to give up your cores in some provinces. So you're out of the picture. And that will be that. So, Muscovy is now out. They are dead. And we have reached one of our long-term goals, which makes me very happy. And yes, we're going to core these still. I have to do it. Coring these provinces. This will also go start to core the rest of our provinces. And yeah, the disaster will hit soon. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. If I'm going to build more mercenary armies, I'm really not sure what I can do. I guess I have to build a fort over here in Lipetsk. It would be better if I had Voronezh. Voronezh could defend a lot of these provinces. But I doubt I can take Voronezh out of the hands of the coalition. Well, in any case, I guess I'm going to end the episode here. Next time we will deal with our looming disaster. It will be upon us on the 1st of June. And will wreak havoc upon our country, I'm sure. At least for what I've seen of the other disasters, like the Peasants' War. That is nasty as hell. Peasants' War. Dominance of the clergy. Oh, tech costs plus 20%. No tolerance of anyone. And idea costs 20%. This is horrible. And civil war. Okay. Average non-overseas autonomies 20% or higher. National unrest plus 10. That's insane. We have to bring down our overextension as soon as we can, because that is doing bad things for us. Really bad things. We have not that good a religious unity, although it should have gone up some, because we have new provinces that are Orthodox. Still, I think these two are Orthodox. Yes, they are. They are the wrong culture, but they are Orthodox. Which is fine. Should have changed Kazim. We could do that. How much would that cost? 97. Still, it might be worthwhile to change these guys. Let's have a look at the cultural change thing. Glazov, Ishevsk and Perm. And Kazimov. Gotta say, I want to do this. I guess we're going to do it. I guess we're going to change it into Russian. Because why not? What's the cost? What's the cost calculated? Culture adjacent to Kazimov, culture adjacent to Kazimov, primary culture. Yeah, we're going to do it. Change this culture to Russian. We're also doing it over here, I guess. Yeah, and we're already 14% into the progress. We'll just make our realm a bit more stable. But for now I have to end it. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please give me a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, please consider subscribing. I hope you join me next time for our looming internal disaster. Or the looming disaster of internal conflicts. That's going to be fun. Hope you join me for that. Bye bye.